Parent-child interaction. Earlier, we heard about parent education programs that are comprised of trainings, seminars, multi-session group experiences, and email and other web-based offerings on a variety of topics related to parenting and involvement. But there are some simple services that schools can provide to families to encourage positive daily interaction as well. Because in many cases, it is the regular, everyday conversation between parents and their children that is most difficult for them to keep up, whether due to busy schedules or just not knowing what to say. Let's listen to these descriptions of ways to help parents communicate with their children in natural and regular ways.
Part of that expectation in addressing that question is about having conversations about school. I mean, that's what it's about, and showing that support for what's going on at school. I think one of the neat things about the I-SPIN process is realizing that as a school, we have the responsibility to show parents how to be engaged, how to be involved, and realizing that they don't necessarily have to be in the building to be engaged and involved with the education process that we're talking about. And it does go back to some simple things like that. Just talking to your kids. Specifically, we would provide guidelines about asking that age-old question, what did you learn at school today, or what did you do at school? It's a great question, but you can't just allow your child to get away with saying nothing. So we even have pamphlets that we can provide parents with how to ask that question and engage in that conversation, because the beauty of that is just engaging in that conversation shows interest and support to the child from the parent perspective.
Well, Josh has started this we have a weekly school update, something that goes home to the parents in their children's backpacks, a hard copy, and then you can get on the email list and get it through email. And Frogs, our parent-teacher organization, always puts a little blurb in there about the upcoming meeting, or about successes Frogs that our PTO has had, or about whether we need volunteers for an event or whatever. So we have a little box for that. But Josh started putting little suggestions for parents, like for homework, little suggestions on how to make doing homework a little bit more successful. Find a quiet corner, maybe, start homework by asking the children what their day was like at school. He gave me some tips on dinner conversation, and instead of going to your child and saying, what was your day like, or what happened at school today, when the child usually shrugs, talking about the highs and lows of the day. And the parents do it as well, talking about their highs and lows. And it's just those little tidbits, I think, that he puts in the newsletter are really helpful, I think. But it's really nice, I think, even as a seasoned parent, to have other little tricks to use, simple things to have a way to communicate with your child effectively.
A component of our binder is we also have a reference section in the back of our binder, and that's just for, I find as even in math, things are getting a little more difficult. I've always experienced as a fourth grade teacher that parents, I don't remember how to do this, I don't remember help. So those things, we always put a reference in. Just some examples. These are the steps to go through, and parents have expressed to me that that's nice. They can just quickly look at it, and then they can feel that they can help their child with certain things.
Did you notice the simple strategies that schools used? A column or blurb in a newsletter, or an email. It gives parents an approach for communicating about school that worked. Our final indicator of this connection segment speaks to the interaction between parents and children. As we've mentioned, not all parents know how to interact with their children, particularly when it comes to learning. Just as we're showing you what our indicators of successful practice look like in action, all school events provide an ideal forum for this to happen. By now, parents are familiar with the school's compact and the importance of the curriculum of the home. They may have participated in parent education programs to gain greater knowledge and build skills in implementing it. Using a forum such as family school events gives them the push and confidence to implement it. In these ways, they learn how to continue the effort at home. These examples come from a school's reading night. Take note of what building these types of interactive opportunities looks like, and then listen to a parent at another school share her experiences with them.
He's got spots on him, doesn't he? He's a big nose.
Is that like the binding interface? Like the side of it? Pretty cool, Bubba. All right. And back up or back on the ball?
Back up.
Back up.
Back up on the ball.
Well, I come to them because I think they're important, and it shows that I'm a good parent to my children, and I'm involved. It gives us more time to spend together, and they gave us games and like puzzles and stuff to do, and just tell us to read to our kids and like help them with their homework and stuff. It makes my kids happy and know that we're there, and they're not scared to ask us for help or anything. It makes me feel special.
Simple yet powerful ways schools can help build parents' confidence and have a positive impact on the parent-child relationship. I don't know about you, but I think that's quite a gift we can give families. We've seen once again how important it is to support parents in providing the curriculum of the home. To review, successful homeschool community building must reach all families, not just those who engage easily. Create opportunities for open, two-way conversations. Involve parents in a variety of roles, as a member of the SCC, classroom volunteers, decision-making, parent educator, to name a few. Articulate the roles and responsibilities of everyone involved: teachers, parents, students, and administrators. Communicate regularly. Provide opportunities for parents to learn. Provide opportunities for parents to practice their learning. Communicate, educate, connect. Now we're ready to move to the next module, implementation, homework and studying and reading at home.